The Norseman's shaggy head poked through the canopy of the tent, pockmarks of battle briefly illuminated by the dim glow of the oil lamp. "The deed is done, my lord. Another victory for our banners," Breakskull bellowed to the gathering of nobles. "The name of the Alit grows as per your command. From the songs of the Skjalls to the north, to the Chabis of the Jellies to the south. Even the winds sing of the legend of the Lion of Garantor, sire." Partia shuffled uncomfortably at the sound of his name. He took a deep puff from his shisha. "I've told you 100 times, Valdem, none of that my lord, sire nonsense in our camp. We are comrades, brothers in arms, family first and foremost." The Sturgian grabbed a cup of ale and sprawled in his chair in response. "Aye, but ain't that a mouthful? Besides, I don't want the greenhorns catching any wind of familiarity. War is on the horizon, and they must look to you as their rightful leader, not a brother." He noted the grim countenance of Lady Arwa and Dula in their respective seats, and shrugged heavily. "No matter what the case be, we are raring to hear the sound of the war horn, brother. When do we strike?" Partia stared deep in the mouth of his shisha, his piercing gaze meeting the gentle smoke drifting from the pipe, almost as if to decipher some deeper cosmic mystery in the instrument's eye. "Tell me, counsel. If Aserai himself were to hand you a steed to ride across the lands of the south to deliver peace and justice to every town and village, what gift would the three of you choose?" Lady Arwa spoke. "Why, a fine warhorse, of course, to leave my rivals in the dust." Dula noted, "A leopard, for she belongs to the lands and knows it better than any." Valdem exclaimed, "My Sturgian blood would never allow me to trust a beast more than my own legs." The Lord of the Al-Eat sighed. "Good choices all, but you all have much to learn. The horse is fast, but knows not the shifting sands of the desert. It leaves only dust in its wake. The leopard, ferocious and wise, sure, but she brings bloodshed and fear, not peace or justice. And your own 2 feet, Valdem, are rather prone to getting caught up in their own tracks. No, friends, we must aim to be the ships of the desert in the upcoming struggles. The camel. The camel, well acquainted with the land, but a beast that thrives despite it, not because of it. It brings countless gifts, messages, even food to families of the Aserai throughout the desert. It is hardy, reliable, a symbol of prosperity and yet familiarity. Aserai knows that I myself have smiled at the sight of the merchant caravans in the horizon, bringing in countless new stories. That, comrades, is why we spread our name and spread our stories, so that they become synonymous with happiness, with good tidings. Mark my words, we shall not be conquerors in this war, no. We shall be liberators. Hey everybody, it's Party Elite. Welcome you back to another chapter in the adventures of Partia Al-Eat in Bannerlord. Indeed, liberators we shall be when the time comes, and the council begs the question, when will it be time? We have made many preparations. The warhorn must call soon, but Partia Al-Eat knows that there is still work to be done. He marches, yes, with an army strong, nearly 500. However, he knows that most of them are still young, still learning to come to grips with their swords, both figuratively and literally. Partia knows that his relations with the other nobles of the Aserai is still tenuous at best in many cases. The lands are vast, and if they need to be liberated, they cannot be liberated alone. From Charas to Razi, and even beyond against the Khuzait, Partia Al-Eat must strive for unity before he even pushes for independence. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Bannerlord. This is going to be another intense session of preparations, folks. I did actually, as I like to refer to y'all as my council, just because honestly, y'all really are. But as I mentioned, there is this call for war coming from the comments, and I'm totally on board. That independence struggle is right around the corner, folks. I think we might be maybe 1 or 2 episodes out from that war. As we wait here at Charas, we need to actually push forth and do a fair bit of training. We do, if you take a look at our troops, have a decent number but our army itself is rather weak. I mean, we don't have any of the Aserai Master Archers. We don't have any, high-tier infantry soldiers of our own that we're marching with. So while we're good at defending ourselves right now, while we're ready to defend ourselves right now, we really can't push the offensive. And if we get caught out of position in an open field battle, then even a less numerous force could cause us trouble. It's very important to remember that the Aserai armies are all battle-hardened. They have experience. They will have, higher tier. Look at that. 17 Aserai Master Archers. They will absolutely destroy our front lines before lines even meet. 51 Mamluk soldiers. Oh my god, this is actually a terrifying... Well, it's got its weak points as well, but my point being, there is still some work to do. I think we're at least a couple, 2, maybe 3 episodes away from declaring independence and then being, again, aggressive. Now, just as a reminder, I could absolutely, yes, seek out peace immediately after pushing for independence, but that's not really my intent here. My intent is to, yes, roll down as a bit of a liberator as far as we can push without weakening ourselves or spreading ourselves too thin, and then seeking peace. Taking the easy route is not the way we're going to do it. Now, I briefly talked about how I was looking to maybe improve my trade all the way to 225 so that we can get everything has a price. If I'm completely honest, I think that's just going to take forever. In fact, one of y'all in the comments did the math, and it is going to take a very long time. So I'm very curious to see what y'all think about not chasing after that, because that's starting to feel like a bit of a reality. Now, the other thing I should touch on is our stewardship. I really should spend pick our perks over here. Swords as tribute makes sense, plus 10 to party size for every vassal. It's not going to help us immediately, but down the line when we push for independence, it will. That's better than enhanced mines, because a little bit more money. I mean, it's nice, but not as nice, I think, as the military strength that we're going to need. So swords as tribute it is. Get that extra party size right off the bat. And then the next level, I'm going to go for... man-at-arms. For each fief I own, I get extra 5 to the party size, which I think is the right way to go. The reason why, again, I kind of want to focus on stewardship over here is because of these immediate benefits. Man-at-arms, yeah, plus 5 to party size for each fief you own. Not that much right now, but it's going to grow very quickly, and even then it is something, right? It's not like it's nothing. Now, there was a suggestion to spend a focus point on stewardship. Unfortunately, I'm maxed out over here, and if I was to spend a focus point on intelligence, well, that has to be an attribute point. We're not there yet. So the focus point, many of you were suggesting I go after riding so that I can actually get higher tier horses to ride, which is not a bad idea. It'll also increase the speed at which we can ride and things like that. So that's definitely top of mind right now. Because stewardship we can't do, riding is an option, athletics, it still has room. Tactics was also suggested, though apparently these perks don't actually work yet, many of them. So it'd be kind of wasteful. It would just be better for auto-resolving, and I don't often auto-resolve while I'm training, unfortunately. So, again, something to think about. Now, these are both for governors, so I'm just going to ignore that for now. Still leaving that focus point up in the air because I'm indecisive. I'll be honest, I'm just not sure. So what are we planning on doing here today? We're going to actually go through Aserai lands and pick up a bunch of Aserai tribesmen. I need to get the Aserai Master Archers. They are very good archers. I need to get also beyond that more infantry as well. I like the Aserai Veteran Infantry. I like Imperial Infantry as well. So I'm going to try and get a blend of those two. So yes, what I'm getting at is we are going to try and strengthen our personal army as the next step. En route, I might do some trade as well. Like if opportunities come up, then I'll do some trade. But if not, then so be it. Let's go ahead and upgrade these Valanian crossbowmen. Let's upgrade these Mamluk axemen as well to Mamluk guard. I'm going to go ahead and make one final kind of drop off, I suppose you can call it, at these castles. Even if they're at a level that they can't automatically tier up, that's fine. I think we're at a point where we just have to move on. We could do this forever, right? We could do this forever. We'll die of old age before we check the right option over here. Go with the scout or the war. Yeah, we could go with the scout, I suppose. Let's go with the picked warrior, actually. Put him in the garrison. Yeah. But right, yeah, we could do this forever, but that's we'll die of old age. Unkid will die of old age. Momentum will drop. We'll lose, any allies that would like to join us potentially. There's a lot of reason to push forward sooner rather than later. I need more war horses. I just realized the Valandian Knight upgrade and the Harami upgrade overlap. I need more war horses for sure, so I'll be looking for those as well. A lot of these guys need war horses. Again, gotta keep my eyes peeled for those. Upgrade you guys, upgrade you guys. Tempted to go swordsman, so again, I can just drop them off over here. Sure. We've got a large enough cavalry contingent. I also need horse archers, which is another reason to go chasing after some Aserai troops. I need some horse archers. They will be, I think, quite helpful. Go ahead with the berserkers over here. Again, looking for drop-off potential, right? And Aserai tribesmen. Let's go ahead with the... You know what? Let's go ahead with the Aserai skirmishers. Let's get... It's just the one. Sure, I'll take it. Let's start working towards our archers, right? The Valandian recruits over here, 5 of you. Let's go ahead and make you all into levy crossbow so we can drop you off as well. And that'll give us a true idea of what our numbers actually are. Go with some Sturgian woodsmen over here, right? And we'll drop them off. Drop everybody. Actually, hold on a second. Sorry. I've got so many prisoners as well, right? We're at 197 plus 6. So we're at 203. We're going to drop a bunch of people off. So let's go ahead and pick, yeah, say like, pick you guys up. Let's go ahead and pick you guys up as well. Valandian footmen. Sure. For some reason, holding down control just doesn't. There we go. Go ahead. Yeah, sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. Pick all you up as well. And yeah, so Charos is... I mean, I actually wonder... Yeah, I'll buff up Charos, I'll buff up Garantor as well. How about that? How about that? I'll buff up both. I'll spread the love a little bit. We're done here. Let's go ahead and manage the garrison. And we did plan on staying here for a night just to see what happens to the food. Let's not forget. The massive drop-off we just did. And I intend to continue doing that. I would rather have infinitely more food than our people would ever need rather than not. Because... Again, they're going to be at war. They're going to be under siege. They're going to be in trouble at various, times of the future. Having a surplus does not hurt. So that's part of the plan, I think, today as well. As like again, as we move back and forth, looking for recruits and things like that, we will attempt to raise our food sources and stuff as well. Mamluk Guard, yeah, I guess I'll drop these guys off. I mean, I really like the Palace Guard. They are very capable. So maybe we keep them, because the Charos garrison has gotten pretty large. It has gotten pretty large, let's be honest. Drop off some of the Imperial archers as well, sure. Again, they're not going to auto-rank up at this stage, but that's fine. It's time to move on to buffing up our own army, because again, like I was saying earlier, hate to sound like a broken record, but otherwise we'll just be stuck here forever. And never make that leap that we need to make. And that's where we are right now. That leap needs to be made. Drop some more Valandian infantry over here. Yeah, don't mind if I do. Imperial trained infantrymen. I'll keep them with me. They'll be a part of our army to come. The Mamluk soldier, I'll keep you with me as well, because they can become horse archers, right? So that's not a bad idea. Cool, I think that's everything I want to drop off over here. The rest will drop off at Garantor, as long as we're fine up here. Yes, we are. Good. I'll make sure you guys are set up properly as well. Not that it makes a difference, I suppose. But... at least we have more riders than not, and let's also make sure that our mercenary guard here are set properly too. Cool, done. Wonderful. I just want to mention, as always, folks, if you've been enjoying this series, you want to see it continue, do not hesitate to keep letting me know by leaving a like and a comment down below. Makes a massive difference, as I always say. With that said, let's go ahead and wait here for some time. -4 right now and 0 food. Give it a day, I think. We'll move over to Garantor, head down to Aserai lands. Oh, look at that. And then... pick up recruits, train those recruits. It shouldn't take us very long. It shouldn't take us very long at all. I'm waiting for the next, money chime to come through before we move on. Just to make it feel like a day has passed. Yeah, for me, that's like the landmark, or the time mark. There it is. Money's looking pretty tight. Money's going to be interesting as soon as we push for independence, but food is looking good. That's great. That's actually fantastic. If I can keep that +5 up, I should really do that. I should really ferry back more food. Maintain that, again, the memory of the people should remain that I have always, fed them, taken care of them, looked after them. That should definitely remain. So I think this is a good way to do that. Let's go ahead and justice demands you pay for your crimes. Yeah, let's do that. We'll auto-resolve this one. I don't have to fight this one. Again, we're kind of done training the crew that we have on right now, so I don't really mind about low rank up numbers and things like that. Done here. Ignore those prisoners. I'm sure there are higher value prisoners I can get eventually. Pick up all the loot though. Money is money. Money is money. Insert Incredibles 2 meme, I guess. Let's head on over. I don't really want to pick up more Valandians, because Valandians I would send towards cavalry, and I have enough cavalry. Unless it's horse cavalry, I don't want more horses. Well, apart from war horses. That I do need to do. I need to keep an eye out for that. I need to keep reminding myself of everything that needs doing. For example, I forgot at Charas to again check about recruiting, what's it called? People out of the taverns. Go ahead and pick up a bunch of Imperial Recruits. Again, we'll train them up to be not only archers, but also infantry. I feel like they're a decent infantry source. And anything to buy over here? I don't think so. Nah, just a bunch of grapes. We're okay. Let that flow freely over here. Keep Guarantor and stuff fed as well, right? Caravans we do not pick fights with. And again, I see many of you mentioning, like, now the war with the Khuzait has started. This is our golden opportunity. I totally agree. That's why it's such a bummer to not be able to dive into this war right now. But that is our reality, unfortunately. We will bide our time. A little bit of patience is going to go a long way here. Because I know for a fact, well, that's not true. I know for a near fact that our current army does not stand a chance. One of the reasons why we've won massive battles in the past with, you know, like, despite being completely outnumbered, is because we had decent quality troops. Those Aserai Master Archers, for example, do not forget just how much they accomplished, right? So, so important to keep in mind, I would say. Important to keep in mind. Crossbow? Yeah, let's go with the crossbow. That, the source of our success really was the quality of our troops, despite being outnumbered. We don't want to get caught out of position. Imperial Recruits are coming with us. Yes. Go ahead and just organize this ever so slightly right now. The Valandian Recruits, again, I could just drop these guys all off over here, right? As much as I'd like to level them up, I mean, I guess having some Valandian Sharpshooters is not the end of the world, so sure. We'll keep them with us. 10 plus 14, the Aserai Recruits can go down either way, so let's go with Prizeman for you. We're keeping you on board. Mamluk Soldiers are going to go down the cavalry route, get us some more Horse Archers. The Sea Raiders, I think we'll drop off over here, because the route I'd take them would be cavalry, so yeah, let's just dump them off over here. All good, all good. Imperial Trained Infantry, you're with me. Imperial Trained Archers, let's put you away. Even though I'm looking for more ranged. Mercenary Crossbows, let's go ahead and drop you guys off as well. Hidden Hand, you can stay over here. Mercenary Swordsman, drop you off as well. The Vigla Recruits. Oh man, these are good cavalry options. These are good cav options. Let's keep the guy with us. Ah, it's just one of them. All right, let's put him away. Let's clean up our thing as well. I would like that too, if I could clean up our party list here a little bit. Aserai Skirmisher, let's pull you up top as well. There we go. Tribesman to Skirmisher. Beautiful. Again, those low tier units, right? They automatically gain levels with us. The Mamluk Guard. Let's drop you guys off, actually. What's our garrison here? 232. It's not bad. That's not bad at all. Imperial Veteran Archer. We need more of you. Up over here. There we go. Yeah, I'm going to organize this at the end, or, you know, after the end of this session, to make sure that as we train our own troops, it's clean and clear what we're doing. The Valandian Levy Crossbow. Yeah, we'll drop you guys off here as well. 240. And the Valandian Crossbows. Sure, some of you will join me to becoming sharpshooters. 162 means we're going to pick up 40 Aserai Recruits. Yeah, that's why I'm trying to empty things out a little bit. 40 Aserai Recruits, some become infantry, some become archers, like ranged infantry, and some become horse archers. Is that enough? That should be enough. I think that should be enough. Maybe we don't do as much Aserai infantry because we've got Imperial infantry as an option too, right? Yeah, I think that's fair. All right, cool. Let's bring these guys up. Again, I'd rather not organize this right now, so I'm just going to do these two quick ones that I think are important to the near future. And I just noticed one more thing. I do want to drop off these guys down here. Where are they? The armed traders. That's as high rank as they go. It's nice to have them with us, but it's also nice to have more archers in the garrison. 250. I think that's good enough. I think that's good enough. Both Charas and Guarantor now have decent defenses. Guarantor will be the primary spot of the front line, I think. Over 51 soldiers we can get from the Aserai. I don't think they'll even have that many available to us. Because again, they're at war, so a lot of these guys have probably already been recruited, right? We'll see, we'll see. We'll see. let's head on over. Do I want to empty these guys out a little bit? I think they're fine. I think they're fine. Let's pick up some more Imperial troops as well. So up to Garantor, down to Lycia, over to Ortizia, and then down and across the waters. And plus we have a new baby on the way as well. I'd like to have the baby before we declare independence. You know, put the child somewhere where they'll be safe. Make sure we don't have to worry about, you know, that going sideways. Headcanon, obviously. There's no game mechanics for that, but that's the difference between role-playing and not. Is that we actually try, at least, to care about that kind of stuff. Man, my money better not take too much of a hit. It will take a bit of a hit when we part ways with the Greater Sultanate, but hopefully we'll manage ourselves well enough. The right policies and stuff. Now, I will throw this out there. I'm going to start collecting name suggestions for our new nation. Some of you have already been putting some name suggestions down, which is excellent. I've kept a track of most of them, but just to be thorough and just to be safe, if you've got a suggestion you'd like me to notice, I would say now is the time to start sharing that because, like me to note down, I mean. Now's the time to start sharing because now's the time I'm going to really judiciously start noting down suggestions and making sure I have them in order. Now, I wonder if I'm going to fight the Khuzait or if I stick the fight with the Valandians. With all these recruits happening, I mean, I do want to train them, and the best way to train them is proper battle, right? We're actually picking up a surprisingly larger number of Aserai recruits sooner than I'd expected, I'll be completely frank. I thought these guys would be empty. But I guess Aserai armies have not been through these lands in a while. Fair enough, it is what it is. Alright, let's hit up these looters. They're harassing some villagers down over here, so let's hit them up. I should be able to catch them pretty easily. There we go. And surrender. You fool. Fair enough, time to die. Again, we'll just send the troops in over here. Don't need to. It's a small fight. I might take a couple losses at most. Yeah, that's not too bad. Honestly, though, the leveling up is pitiful when you don't actually fight them. But I think there are bigger fights to come today, so let's you know, hang in there for those, so to speak. I think that makes sense. Get you guys in. This is all army now. These Aserai Master Archers, tier 5, unfortunately. Bah. Nothing I can do about that. These Battanians. Landians as well. I'll pull them out of the prisoners when I can drop them off somewhere, which will be soon, actually, I think. Because again, as I'm heading up back to Valandia, I'll just drop them off, right? At Garantor, probably. Sincerely hope they're not starving too hard. Down to Bunkaz, and then I think we'll loop back. Or I could even go all the way down to Sanala, I suppose. Maybe pick up some, I don't know, beer or something. Lots of folks here. Oh, you know what I should do? I should seek out potential quests. If they need my help with anything. Nope. Udrum does not. Udrum we need to improve our relations with for sure. And if I'm not mistaken, let me just check actually. If I'm not mistaken, giving him like a gift or anything. I have a proposal that may benefit. You know, hold on. Let me ask him about his general thoughts on politics. Well, let me put things this way. We are the Banu Saran. Our lineage is as old as is any of the Aserai. Our forefather Saran was a grandson of Asera, no less than Kild or Hulyan. But 100 years ago, we were driven into the desert. Only recently have we returned. The others look down on us for this. Unkid is a wise man. He knows how to keep the peace, to soothe over tensions. But there's only so much he can do. We can overlook an insult or two. But if we overlook too many, perhaps some people will think that we would also overlook an injury. That would be dangerous. I would advise the other clans, watch what you say about us. We have our pride and our swords. Do not tempt us. Okay. Okay. I like that. I like that. Let me give Adram a gift. Known each other for so long. Let me give him a gift. And let's give him, what, like 25k, 12k. 2, 3, 4. I wish you could actually type in the number over here. I'd like to give him a decent amount, but not, you know, fine. I guess 12k is fine. And I want to see if this makes a difference over here. It should. Hopefully, they haven't changed that, but a sizable gift for Adram. Really not worth it. Absolutely not worth it. Didn't even help my charm. I must leave now. Good to know. So Adram has no task for me. Kareth I do not care for. Nukar, let's see if he has a task for me. And again, if they have tasks, then I can use those tasks to improve my relations. That's the intent over there. Go and pick up some more of these recruits. Good stuff. Stay on top of Nukar. Come on. Probably headed towards... again, on the way back, we can hit up Iwalitas. I think he's a little too fast for me, actually. He's definitely a little too fast for me, isn't he? Speed is 4.4, mine's 4.2. All those prisoners I'm carrying. Fair enough. Over to Sanala. I'll never be able to catch him. Ooh, unless I catch him here. Come on, let's go, let's go, let's go. Beautiful. Over to the keep. Let's speak to Nukar. Oh, hold on a second, Banu Hulyan. Yeah, that's what I thought. I was like, hold on a second. Unkid is in charge of Banu Hulyan, so improving relations with him is pointless. Not that he has a quest anyway. Fair enough. Let's go ahead and visit the arena. Aserai armed trader. Sure, we'll pick him up. Go ahead and recruit some troops as well. Yeah, this just got emptied. Everybody just hit this place up. Fair enough. Hit up trade, pick up some beer. It is our beer for, well, the time being, right? Got some Aserai war horses. And some steppe horses as well. Don't mind paying the extra cost there. Let's pick up some desert horses too. I might be able to sell them for some gain, I suppose. Go ahead and pick up all the grain on the topic of gain. Pick up all the fish, sure. Capacity exceeded, that's hilarious. That's hilarious. I mean, I did just pick up a lot of grain. I did just pick up a lot of grain. Okay, there's room yet. What could I pick up to sell? Silver is surprisingly... Nah, it's not going to be profitable for me on the way back up. Iron is expensive. Beer I said I could pick up, right? I'm not sure what it would sell for at Charas. Oh, there it is. Charas 98. Not that profitable. Marginally profitable. We were just at Charas, which is why I can see the value for some of these things. Dates, I guess they won't sell there very well. There are options. Not worthwhile. Not worthwhile. Sure, I just picked up a bunch of grain, 113 days of food. Let's pick up a bunch of olives as well. Again, I might as well top up my my capacity, right? If all I'm trying to do is keep Charas fed, might as well top up my capacity and make our way back. Oh, just a bit over there. Sure, let's leave a bit of a gap in case I see something that I really badly want, right? So we're done here. I believe we are. And let's loop back around now, pick up some recruits, and then go ahead and train who we can. Tahasim up over here. I don't think they got hit by a recruiting. Oh, they did. Fair enough. Ukba, how about you? Daily gold change, negative 118. When's the last time we saw that? It's because our garrisons and stuff are all getting big, right? It all makes sense. It all makes sense. Could drop some troops and prisoners off at Ukba Castle. You know what? Let's go ahead and do it. Oh, deal. Banu Hulyan. Yeah. Let's go ahead and do that. Help our influence a little bit. We'll use it for something or the other, but I'll go to the dungeon over here, donate prisoners. We've got some that we can't rank up, right? But the Valandian Sergeant, the Valandian Sharpshooter we can't take either. Anybody who's tier 5 we can't take, so the Master Archer as well, unfortunately. The Mamluk Palace Guard. I don't know how much these guys will actually net us, but... yeah, it's tier 5. Up to tier 4 we can get, if I'm not mistaken. God, I hope I'm not forgetting. I hope I'm not misremembering, but I'm pretty sure that's right. Could also drop off some of these guys that I have little interest in. This guy I can recruit already, so sure. And this will allow us to move faster. It will allow us to pick up more prisoners as well. Lots of benefits. Let's go ahead and drop these guys off as well. All of them. I think the influence gain, if any, and the speed gain in more important terms will make a bigger difference. So sure, let's go ahead and do that. Drop these guys off. Did that even... it did, right? I thought I saw it go up. So that's that. And let's also leave and seek out horses, right? Seek out some horses. I got some more mercenaries. That's the other thing, is I do need to keep an eye out for mercenaries. And while I'll never land mercenaries, because they can leave at any time, while I'll never land them, they will provide me some numbers. It will provide me some numbers. Oh my god, silver is really cheap here. I mean, I could pick it up and sell it at Uskar, right? It's something. Sure, why not? Money ain't no thing. Let's go on. Because Uskar is down over here. Let's head on down towards it then. Because here we can pick up some desert horses and perhaps more importantly, some war horses as well. And war horses, more importantly for sure. We're just harmless travelers. I think not brigands, surrender or die. Nice try. I think maybe we'll fight this one. I think we've picked up enough folks to train. Let's go ahead and attack. Yeah, let's do it. I think it's worthwhile. I mean, it'll be a pretty simple fight, but again, let's not let ourselves get rusty. Let's make sure that our soldiers are maximizing their training over here. 47 ranged units, are you kidding me? This also allows me to actually see the numbers in this context, which it helps me personally just stay on top of my actual troop composition and things like that. Just to, again, see how it all looks, how it all performs. These archers, I almost feel like they should be up top somewhere, honestly. Got so many of them. Up over here? Sure, let's go ahead and do that. And our cavalry... Well, where is our cavalry anyway? Where is our cavalry? I want to make sure they're ready to charge back if necessary. Like, as these looters escape us. Try to escape us. Where is our cavalry? Over the mountain there? I don't think so. That's hilarious. Archers are trying to get set up over there. They are firing away. Our cavalry moving over there. Wherever they are. Get them up there. And let's charge in. Lost a Valanian recruit. Are you kidding me? Come on, guys. They're just looters. Oh, that rock. Yeah, where are our horses? Oh, there they are. Ain't that a reveal? Ain't that a reveal? Just sneaking around the corner there. Now, let's finish these guys off. It's got to be like the slowest charges I've ever seen. There we go. In we go and finish them off. Come on. Drop them. A little bit of leveling up for everybody will go a long way down the line. Again, our cavalry is fine. 90 horses. We need more horse archers. 90 horses is ridiculous. With our army, you know, all put together, obviously, but still. We level up? Did we get any decent level ups? Yeah, 5 level ups. Again, better than if we just auto-resolved it. I don't intend to spend too much time just fighting, you know, these small battles. Don't worry about that. It's not my intent here. Get some Vanguard Ferris. There are good options. Go ahead and pick as many of you as possible. Wonderful. And all the other, obviously, war horses can no longer upgrade. The war horse requiring troops can no longer upgrade. Get you up over here. Yeah. Yeah, it's important to remember also what my party is versus everybody else's party, right? Where I stand versus where they all stand, and how we stand together as well. How we stand together as well, because we certainly had more archers than just my party. Partly because there are so many Valandians in Valdim's group especially. Keeping these guys low tier as well so they can keep training up together collectively, rather than having one master warrior take all the experience. And down to Berry Hall. Now it's been suggested as well that we maybe clean up some of the bandits down over here. Part of me almost wants to leave them active so that the our future enemies will have to deal with them themselves. If I help them too much now before declaring independence, then it's difficult. Banu Arbas, you have a quest for me, perhaps? Oh, come on! We should have intercepted him there. Went for the curved path instead. That was foolish. Foolish. Also, let's check desert horses. Sure, I'll pick all of you up. War horses are different, obviously. Desert horses are not war horses. I'm gonna pick up some more mules as well. And take all your grain too, sure. Take all your grain too. Down to Uskar we go. I think that's maybe where that army was headed, or that party was headed. Yeah, okay. Come on. Yes, excellent. Might be able to catch him over there, though I don't know what our standing with them is. He does have a quest for me. They own Uskar. Wonderful. That actually works well. And my standing with them is 53. So we could up that. Alright, cool. It's good. And he's got a quest, like I said. So first of all, let's go ahead and pick up some troops. I can't because he's picked them all up. Fair enough. We just need, what, 10 more. So we're actually not that far off. Tavern District. Watchmen are useless. Watchmen are useless. I guess I'll train them up just like everything. Nah, I don't want to deal with that. Trade. We want to pick up horses, right? Pick up some horses. 7 Aserai war horses. Great. 73 desert horses. I wish it would tell you the sale price that's available for them. 377. Well, I'm going to try and remember that. 377. Paying 4,200. I mean, I'm sure I'll be able to sell them somewhere up north. Further north, the further north, the better. I'm sure I'll have the opportunity somewhere. I forgot how much I bought the silver for. But I think I was planning on selling it up at Charos, right? Last time I bought silver for 202. I think that's what's still left over here, if I'm not mistaken. And last time I bought clay for, what was it? I've still got my notes here. 28, I think, or 26. I'm reading my own handwriting over here. Cool. That's good. That's good. Sure. Good enough. Good enough. Good enough. Good enough. Good enough. Done. Check up on our party. Again, lots of new war horses that we can upgrade our troops with. Let's get the Harami first. Let's get those Aserai Ferris, right? The Mamluk regulars. Again, that'll help our ranged cavalry contingent. And let's go ahead and speak to Okai. Go to the Lord's Hall. Let's do this properly. It's been a while since we visited. Oh, look at that. Beautiful. Beautiful. Dula Okai. There he is. Reading a book, is he? While standing in the dark. Fair enough. You do you, man. You do you. But yeah, it's been a while. It has been a while, my good friend. I want you to join my army. I love that you can do it directly as well. It makes it just a bit more real. I heard you may need some help with a problem. I'm hosting a tournament at Uskar, and I'm expecting contenders to partake from all over the realm. I have my reasons to believe one of the attending warriors is actually a spy sent to gather information about its defenses. Any traveler can be asked by an enemy to spy on the places he travels. How can I track this one down? Of course, I've employed spies myself, but if a tournament participant is asking questions about the state of the garrison and the walls, things which would concern no honest traveler, well, between that and the private information I've received, I think we'd have our man. The spy must be hiding inside Uskar. Once you are there, start questioning the townfolk. Is there any other way to solve this other than asking around? Well, you can assign a companion of yours with a knack for this kind of game and enough muscle to back him up. Judging from what I've heard, a group of 20 should be enough. What would I need? I need someone with a high enough roguery skill. That's unfortunate. No one like that for us. I'll find the one you're looking for. We'll handle it ourselves. The spy among us. Good! We understand the spy is going to Uskar. They're trying to gather information. They'll be wandering around the market asking questions in the guise of making small talk. Go around talking to the townsfolk and you should be able to figure out who it is. Alright. Alright, let's try and pull this off. Fortunately, we are at Uskar. That actually has worked out quite nicely. Let's head on into the market and speak around. I'm not sure how much relation this actually gains us. But one way to find out is doing. Like, I can't remember. Oh, this is a beautiful... I can't wait to... I mean, again, if these guys join us, right, then I won't own these lands. I will happily share the lands. That's the point. I'm a liberator, not a conqueror. You must remember this. You must remember this. I still dress like a common man. Where am I headed? To the marketplace. Well, some more quests are available around these parts as well, it seems. But this seems like a marketplace enough. Now, this every time I've done this quest in the past, I don't think I've done it in this Let's Play before, but every time I've done this quest in the past, it always ends up the same way, where, like, people are like, oh, you're snooping around a little too obviously, but it's like, well, what am I going to do? Greetings, my lord. How may I help you? I ask you because you're a trader here. Have you seen one of the warriors in the tournament walking around here, asking people a lot of suspicious questions? I imagine a weaponsmith might have a bit of insight, right? I keep pretty busy with my own trade. I haven't heard anything like that. Very well. Nothing from the weaponsmith. Where are our potential... Bold Contender versus... that's the Scholar. Something with an H. Hardy Contender, I'm gonna guess. That guy didn't have an answer for us. Anybody back over here? Oh, Dignified Contender. Oh, there's lots of them. Confident Contender. Ooh, last time I've done this quest, there was only 2 contenders. Going too far away from the markets, I think. Stay in this central area. Gang leader, bodyguard, these gangs. You there. Madwan. My name is Partia, sir. May I ask your name? A merchant here in Uskar. I know your name. I hear you recently caught some bandits. Speaking as a merchant, we appreciate any effort to make the road safer. See, the people like me. I'm looking for a spy. Have you seen any warriors in the tournament wandering about, asking too many suspicious questions? I speak to many people. Of course, as I am loyal to Okai, I'm always on the lookout for spies, but I've seen no one like this. Very well. You might be the spy yourself. I'm not sure, so I haven't personally been able to recognize a pattern or anything as far as finding the person with the answer or anything like that. I always find it's just a matter of speaking to the right people, the right person, and happening upon the answer. Alright, why are you with the weaponsmith? Like, feels like murderous intent. I'd expect, I mean, I guess it makes sense. They just don't look like someone who is an arms dealer, you know, buying and selling arms for another place. Let's see, this guy knows, no, pretty busy with his own trade. Alright, let's find someone who doesn't look so busy then. Maybe that's the clue. Maybe that's the clue. You over here. Seems like you get your ear talked off. You there. Can't remember who. I didn't think it was suspicious. Okay, thanks. That's real helpful. What about your friend here? Don't care for Munim the Fist. Act normal. If any of the participants in the tournament come around asking very odd questions. Alright. No such luck yet. Maybe further into the center. Closer to that weavery and things like that, perhaps. Dorian just standing there, staring into the distance. Scholar, he says. We can speak to some of these guys. Again, people that travel, perhaps, would be likely to have information, or... Sorry to interrupt, gentlemen, but heaven watch over us. Heaven give us strength, indeed. Ah, no luck. How about you? I did overhear someone talking to another merchant about such things. I remember him because he had this nasty-looking sword by his side. Many contenders have swords on their backs. Still, this information might prove useful. He had a nasty-looking sword by his side. Excellent. Alright, let's see what the update is over here. Spy among us. Spy is known to carry a sword. Doesn't mention at his side. Let's go ahead and take a look and see what our various contenders have. If we can't solve this in a true detective episode over here. Just to improve relations slightly. Now I want to check them all, because if multiple have swords by their sides, then I'll know that I need more clues. This man here has a club. Or a mace, or whatever. So he is not... Oh, that's the bold contender. The location of that threw me off. Okay, he does have a sword by his side. Would I call it nasty looking? Not particularly. Does he look like he has ill intent? And the smile seems genuine, but it could be him. Alright. The bold contender is a contender for our target. But I just want to check up on... Because there was one time that I did this quest where I was just like, oh, yeah, sword on the side. This guy has a sword on the side. Literally, it was the same clue. And I was like, alright, fine, let's see. Oh, it's him. Finish the quest. Do what needs to be done. No spoilers, I guess, to those of you that don't know. And turns out I failed the quest because, nope, wasn't the right guy. And I'm like, what? But he had the sword by his side, so now I'm a lot more thorough now with this quest than I'd be previously. Used to be pretty cavalier, if I'm completely honest. Get back over to these dignified and confident contenders. So the bold contender, already an option. What about these guys? A confident contender also seems to have a sword by his side, or is that an axe? That is an axe, right? Move your hand, man. That's definitely an axe. Yeah, that's an axe, alright. So it is not the confident contender. This guy's got a sword by his side. Now, he looks suspicious. And that is nasty looking. That's a pretty big sword. I don't know why he's called Dignified, but he's certainly my top pick right now. Dignified Contender, top pick. For sure. But two people now with swords by their side. I'm thinking Dignified Contender. And then we've got one last contender up over there, right? I should have gone to him first. Oh, we've got two contenders, okay. Lots of running back and forth. I mean, this should be good for our athleticism, right? Silver lining thinking. Oh, just the one contender up over here. The exclamation mark above both Han the Gutting Knife's head threw me off. So, I'm leaning towards the Dignified Contender. I want to make sure I don't hurt relations by mistake. That would really suck. So I might seek out some more clues as well, because right now, yeah, two with the sword. The dignified guy just looked very undignified. And it did look like a nastier sword. I just don't know if I'm, you know, placebo affecting this. This guy looks very well armed and armored. You have a sword by your side. You do as well. That's 3. Oh, that's tough. That's tough. Okay. Okay. I need to speak to somebody else. I wish I'd like noted down their appearances. One guy was well armored, one guy was not. One guy was he had a lot of face paint and stuff, right? So maybe there's a clue in there that we're going to pick up on. You there. Haven't seen anything like that. They're gonna say that always gonna get suspicious soon. Kind of recall anybody like that, fair enough. Going to the silversmith over here, see if we can't get any answers here, maybe. I don't think I can actually... Yeah, fair enough. These shop workers we can't actually communicate with about that quest. Back down to the marketplace. What about over there? That man might have some answers. Smithing armor. But this guy who's like in charge of the arena. Blacksmith. No, I don't want to use your forge. That's if you want to smith. Again, I like that these options are available. These natural options are available. At the tavern last night, cornered a drunk and kept pressing him for information about the gatehouse. Had a beard, that one did. Okay. Beard and sword at his side. Okay. Good stuff. Alright, so sword and beard. Excellent. Wonder if this guy knows anything. No. Sword and beard. I'm pretty sure our contender all the way over there had a beard as well. They like all had beards, didn't they? Except for the hardy contender over here, whatever his name actually was, whatever his title was. This man here, yes, oh, no, that guy. He does have a beard. Okay, bold contender has beard. I wish I could run faster. I wish I'd spent more on athleticism sooner. So, I don't think we've narrowed it down at all over here, folks. I don't think we've narrowed it down at all. Bold contender has beard. Let me speak to some more people as well. Wouldn't hurt. You see people gossip, everyone knows I'm asking those questions. I don't think that actually has an effect, but it's unnerving to see, I suppose. I've asked too many people the question, but it's like, well, I'm not sure who to and who not to ask. There's no indicator, there's no pattern for me that I've noticed, at least. I'm not saying that's for sure, but that I've noticed. Now, if the game gave clear tells about who's more likely to know, then I'd accept consequences for those actions, right? This guy is without a beard. Alright, so that removes the hardy contender from our list of suspicious actors. What about... I don't know if I should speak to these guys. They're thugs, you know? Alright, so it's between the bold contender and the dignified contender. He definitely had a beard, right? I can't remember if I was mistaking the beard for, like if I'm blending faces together. So let's just quickly do a check there. And en route, I might ask some more questions too. I think we have our man, though. I think it is the bold contender. And the suspicious look of our dignified contender is to throw us off. Not recall anyone, fair enough. What about you here? You seem to know everything, standing in the middle. Surely you've come across some information? No. Just asking everyone now. You there. It is war with the Khuzaits indeed. Oh! There we go. Asking all matter of outlandish question. Middle-aged, normal head of hair. That's all I can remember. Okay. That's got to be our dignified contender then. The bold contender is bald. The bold contender is bald. I want to be 100% certain. Plus, all this running around is great for our athletics, I think. So it is our dignified contender after all. I suppose he did have a beard. Good to be thorough. Because the relations hit I took the time I failed this quest was not insignificant, I would say. Not insignificant. Come on, come on, come on. Yeah, this guy is bald. Bald, 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 bald. Bald. Okay. So, spy has a beard. He is not bald. Carries a sword. Did not have enough evidence. Oh, cool. It straight up tells me. Might be able to find the tournament participants hanging out in alleys with local thugs. Yeah. Alright. Let's head on over. It is the Dignified Contender. Good to have mission accomplished. I was worried it would take us even longer. No, we're good. Honestly, wish we could ride our horse in the town. I believe, actually, we can get on top of these horses, but I don't know if it counts as stealing, so I'm not going to risk it. I don't want to hurt my relations with the law, because that is a thing. You might not have seen it in this playthrough, because I don't don't pick fights with the law as Partia, but that is a thing. You can cause issues for sure. All right. Dignified Contender. Not so dignified after all. I mean, he looked suspicious right off the bat, right? With the way he was behaving, I mean. Yeah, he's got a beard. He's got hair. He's got a nasty sword. And he's got very suspicious tendencies. I hope we're right here. We've got to be right here. Hair, beard, looks middle-aged, got a sword. Cool. Hello there, friend. You here for the tournament? No, my friend. I am on a hunt. Huh? What do you mean by that? I'm hunting a spy, and now I have found him. You have nothing on me. If you try to take me anywhere, I'll kill you, and it'll be in self-defense. Not if it's a duel. I challenge you. No true tournament fighter would refuse. Very well. I'll wipe out this insult with your blood. I better be right here. I'm going to be very upset if I'm not. I was very thorough here. Hair, beard, sword. Everything matches up. Alright. Sword out. Come on now. You know what? Yeah, let's go sword and shield. The sword of justice, right? Sword of justice. Nice little stab there. Oh, wasn't a lot of damage on the stab. Go for his throat. Slit his throat open. Come on now. There he is. Down he goes. Beautiful. Beautiful. No one seems to be cheering. Duel has ended. Please tell me I got this right. Look at my clothes and the blood. Log updated. Gain some renown. Beautiful. Relations increased by 10. Like, it's not insignificant. Quest completed. Beautiful. Wonderful. I will take that and more. I'll take that and much more. Actually, nothing to take over here anymore. Make our way over. And I don't think he'll have any more quests for us at the moment. So let me just speak to him real quick. See what he has to say. Partia. Now again, Okaya signed it, but our relation is with the clan as a whole. I was hoping he'd say something like, oh, thanks for your help. Anyways, fine, I must leave. Let's make our way out. Cool. A little change of pace there for a moment. Let's head on up to Wadar. See if we can't pick up some more recruits. Could have gone down to Zalem as well. We're okay. Again, note that the Valandians have still not attacked our holdings. I am keeping track of that because I feel like it's again indicative of our chances of not being attacked when the war begins. Like of no one picking on those settlements when the war begins. I guess we can go up to Anbalik. Right? A lot of desert bandits around these parts. If we find a big group, I'll engage them, but yeah, they're all gonna scatter pretty quickly. Speed is at 4.3. Still maybe carrying one too many prisoners. Ah, they're barely slowing us down. They're barely slowing us down. Go on up to Ain Balik again. Hopefully we'll pick up some, yep, recruits. Close, almost topped up. Any food or anything to pick up over here? There's some war horses, that's always good. Minimal grain, let's not take that, and 13 desert horses. How much should we pay for those desert horses? Wish I checked, it's fine. Let me just check over here though. Desert horses are going for 419. If I'm not mistaken, I bought them for about 200 each, didn't I? Roughly. What I vaguely remember. Over to Bunkaz. Back up to Bak, to Sheba, Biyaz. Up and to the front lines. Good though, this is good. Becoming a full... Oh, we're topped up. 202 out of 203, that's basically topped up. We've got prisoners to pick up from as well. I guess I'd hit up Kuyaz only for the goods we can purchase over here. And then we can move on from there. Good stuff. Fantastic stuff. Over to Kuyaz. Go ahead and... Sure, let's pick up one more person. Why not? And trade. Any war horses or anything like that? Any... Yeah, 3 more. Desert horses here go for 398. Let's try and sell them for more than 400. Let's do that as our thing, right? Let's see what we can get. Let's see what we can get. All right, let's move on up. Lots of food to drop off. We have over 136 days worth of food. Lots of food to drop off. And lots of troops to train. But let's go ahead and check our party first. Make sure that all of our warhorse leveling up has been completed. Nomad bandits, go ahead and make you Harami so that you can start leveling up here. Yep. Raiders, again, horse archers. But before I do that, anybody else? No. Really have to pick up more war horses. Oh my god, I need so many more. Imperial infantrymen, let's level you up. Trained infantrymen, we can keep you trained for now. Go to the next level later on together. Mamluk soldier, again, horseback so we can get Mamluk heavy cavalry. Everybody else can stay where they are. Let's do that. Lots of prisoners over here. Let's get these Karakuzate riders. The elders will be quite good for us again. Ranged cavalry, right? Oh, but I don't have room for them, right? So we'll have to wait until some of our soldiers die, I suppose. But good to have these options, at least. Have these options. And you know what I'll do, actually, is we're going to go ahead and hit up Garantor Castle. My stewardship continues to go up, eh? Thought I'm at my limit. Thought I'm at my limit. I'm not going to complain. Not going to complain. I'll take that. So over to Garantor Castle. Again, some of the prisoners can be dropped off, right? Might as well. Let's go ahead and pick up our... Batanian Raider. Batanian Woodrunner. The Levy Crossbows. Valandian Infantry. Spears. Billmen. The recruits as well. Yeah, the control click wasn't working that time. Cool. And we'll just drop them off over here. Yeah, I'm fine with being over the limit. That's fine. Manage the garrison. And drop these guys off. Billmen, Spearmen, Infantry, Woodrunner, Raider. And what else do we have here? Damn, what did I pick up a bunch of? They just kind of collected with everybody else. What do we have an abnormally large count of? The Valandian Levy Crossbowmen. Drop you off. The Valandian Crossbowmen as well, perhaps? Yeah, let's drop them off as well. 6 more soldiers. Suppose I could drop some Aserai recruits or Valandian recruits off. How am I blanking on this? Jeez. Literally seconds ago. Alright, you know, whatever. I don't have time to waste. Let's go ahead and drop off the... armed trader, I suppose. Yep. And the Valandian recruits. There. Done. Beautiful. Now, over to Charas, drop off all the food, and push forth into the fray. See if we can't make some gains. I would really like Sargot to be lost. Lake Rats have joined as mercenaries. Tom Newcastle is taken. Good. Again, that's an opportunity for us to gain some relations, right? Spend some of our influence, gain some relations. Nikasor. Of course, Kareth is not going to get any love from us. Saratis already maxed out. Nikasor, there's room to grow. Again, negative's only going to be -5, so go ahead and pump all of our relations over here. We want this to happen quickly now, right? The pace is accelerating. We have the influence we need. We'll keep gaining more influence, so let's go for it. I guess I'm glad I dropped those prisoners off in that dungeon, eh? Otherwise we wouldn't be able to do this right now. So sure. From 36 up by 40, I think it'll be, and this will be down to 95. That's not bad. Oh, geez. Up by 42. Nice. Not bad at all. We're getting closer, folks. We're getting closer. It's almost time. It really is. It's almost time. These guys, 79. These guys, 63. 64. 78. -3, that's fine. These guys don't matter to me. Alas, 12. Okay, so Banu Atij we have to improve our relations with. They own Kasira. We should seek them out. 95s, 100s, 55, and Adram as well. I would hate to have to fight against Adram, considering my, wife's past, obviously. That would be quite unfortunate. 7th is under attack. Ooh, okay, let's see the size of this army. People are starting to leave. Well, let's pull you back in. Helps our cohesion as well. Doesn't cost us anything. 429. I really should attack them, shouldn't I? We're very low tier, unfortunately. Good opportunity to train. It's also a good opportunity to lose a lot of troops. 7th is in trouble, though. They're under my watch. I should take care of them. Charas is right here as well, though. I should return all the food and stuff. I've got... I mean, I could level these guys up. Again, the majority of my army right now, that's almost... Oh my god. 100 soldiers of ours are extremely poor quality. 100 of our 400 are extremely poor quality. And again, while it makes sense for me to dive in and attack and protect the people, is the reality that I would lead this army to its destruction and then the enemy is free to raid everything. It's that hard call between sacrificing a people's livelihood once versus sacrificing a bunch of people's livelihoods many times. Returning to Charas, we do and we sell the horses and drop off all the food and stuff. Great. Protecting 7th, though, that's a decision I have to make. And what's the deal here? What do we got going on over here? Charm has what leveled up again? Non-member parties gain 10% more influence from actions. That's not bad. Gain 20% more influence from personal actions. That's not bad either. Okay. Okay. Neither of these really make a difference. That's what we just hit. Has anybody else got anything going on? No, no one else has got anything else going on, eh? I never understand what this is about. The number here does not match up with... Oh, is it? No, it's not got to do with the place they play in my party either. Alright, let me just check this box over here, and, oh, it's just letting me know that. Oh, right, you know what? I actually forgot to read what he says. You received a message from Ukai. Thank you for killing the spy. Please accept these 3,200 dinars with our gratitude. Dude, you really didn't have to. You really didn't have to. Anyway, I think we need to dive on in to protect 7th. They have fought well, they've tried their best. But what have we got over here? A bunch of nobles, sure, Valandian infantry, 19 recruits, some crossbows. Oh, it's a fair... Oh dear, I don't know, it's kind of... Could be problematic. Could be problematic, but folks, it's a problem for next time. We are at that hour mark. We haven't had a bit of a cliffhanger in the longest time, so why not get one of those in? We're basically going to be going 300 versus 400, so it's going to be interesting. I think that's the call. Y'all let me know in the comments as well what you think the call should be. I think Partia, again, especially after his conversation, at the beginning of this chapter, I think he would be driven to go in and protect the people of 7th, but I am curious to hear what the council has to say, what news has arrived of this incident. Next session, we'll hopefully, again, gain a lot of experience over here, continue to bolster our main force, our army that we're going to use for liberation purposes, feed the people of Charas, take the fight to the Valandians as well, and hopefully by then the war will be done. We can actually go in and pick up our friend Atis the Falcon, if I can find him over here, who is currently at Rovault, unfortunately. So I have not forgotten, but Rovault is in enemy lands. If I can find Rovault, I know it's up over here somewhere. There we go. Deep in enemy territory. There's time yet for that, though. Folks, I hope you enjoyed this chapter. If you did, you know what to do. Let me know by leaving a like and a comment down below as always. It makes a massive difference in how I approach content on the channel, how I do, and when I do it. As always as well, a massive thanks goes out to all of my channel members and patrons for supporting the channel on a monthly basis. You keep us alive and running smoothly. And a big old thanks, of course, goes out to each and every one of you for watching. Until next time, I bid you farewell.